Hello, Gems. I hope everyone is doing and feeling well. Today is April the 20th, approximately 09:14. I've prayed, saged, and invited my ancestors and guides to lead us in truth today. Okay. I do have a few messages before we jump into the cards. While I was sitting here meditating, I was hearing the names Stacy, Christian. Okay, I don't know if this is someone's name or it's talking about somebody who was a Christian. I heard Robert, and then I heard Cavalli, and I think that is a designer. Okay, it could be two different names, those could be together, but it is something about a designer here, or could be something about a designer. I was hearing the basketball player's Carmelo Anthony name. Okay, I don't know. Also Heather, something about a falling angel. So I don't know what, we know what it means, but a fallen angel. Romont, okay. And then I heard something about beef, like the meat, something about that is significant, okay. Yeah, so it could be something about a designer. Also something about food, the meat, beef. Basketball is significant, okay, and those names that I mentioned. What it's about, child, I don't know. Could I meditate and probably get more information? I could, but we're not going to do that. Anywho, so now yesterday I was going to do a reading for you guys, but I got busy and had to move around, and I had started to do a reading. So 3 cards fell out, and I left them out because how they came out, it was just like, wow. Okay, so I do want to speak about that before we jump into the rest of the cards. So in the past, you could have had someone who tried to befriend you or someone close to you. And they did this by keeping who they truly are or their truly motives hidden, okay? They lied about who they are or who they were with here. And they did this in order to take advantage of a situation or a person, okay? Cards here, befriending people who you know, lied about who they said they were or who they were with, and then we have the taking advantage card, and this speaks of exploiting someone, using someone, doing something to gain from a person, playing on somebody. So somebody definitely lied. They did this to gain something here. Yeah, so we're going to tap into that after we get in our prayer, okay, and then we're going to see what's going on, all right? Okay. Ancestor spirit guides of the holiest white light and my high vibrational ancestors, I call out and call down to you to speak to me? Yeah, to me, okay? To give me clear and precise messages to relate to the gems. Please only give us what is truthful, necessary, and relevant at this time. If it is not either of those, we ask that it do not fall out on this desk. I also call out to my warrior angels and ancestors to come down to surround me with a shield of protection from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, removing and stopping all negative energy that may be being projected at me, no matter how near, how far it may be coming from. Okay, I give you full permission to step in and fight on my behalf at any given time, however you see fit. And if they want to test them waters, take them deep. I almost forgot about 2 dreams that I had, okay? So the first one involves children. In the dream, I had a toddler between the ages of 1 to 3. I'm going to say the baby was like probably 2 years old, okay? She was a dark-skinned child, okay, with 3 ponytails, like 2 up top and then 1 in the back. Really nice, beautiful curly hair, okay? And I was babysitting a friend's child, okay? This child could have been between the ages of 5 to 7 years old. Anywho, I walked in the room on the child that I was babysitting, giving my child medication to the point where my child was almost disoriented, okay? Didn't know what was going on, like delirious, because she was just feeding, like just continuously giving it to my child. And I walked in, and of course, I got my child, and I spoke to the other child, like, what are you doing? This, that, and the third. However, what concerned me is the mother. When I was speaking to the mother got upset because I was telling her what her child did, okay? Because this, like I said, my child could have been harmed, okay? And again, guys, I do not have a toddler, okay? So sometimes in dreams, they will show us in the form of it being, something happening to us in a manner so we can relay it to whoever you are. Just be careful if you have a child, okay, and you are allowing your friends' children to come over, you babysitting. Do not leave your kids alone, okay? Because again, we just don't know what kids be up to. All right. I'm not even sure how she got the medication. It could have been like Benadryl. It was purple. Whatever it was like a purplish color. So I don't know what that is. But yeah, the mother was upset because I confronted her about what her child did to my child. So again, just be careful with y'all babysitting and leaving your child around anybody else's child, because all right. Yeah, the next dream, it's something about a male, okay? He was like a caramel color, height between, I'm going to say 5'11" to 6 foot, slender build, really low haircut, not a fade, but like I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a very low haircut, okay? I was entering a room. It was like a party going on, and as I was walking in, it was a lot of people who were checking me out and stuff. And he happened to come and he grabbed my arm and he was like, yeah, like spinning me around like that, like for people, like, yeah, like basically telling people, that I look good and stuff like that. But I noticed in the dream how this man was trying to attach himself to me. This man also tried to force himself on me in the dream. Okay. Now, after that happened, it showed me a situation to where that same man, I saw she looked to be Caucasian. I don't know. She could have been any color, but she did have blonde hair. She was in a hospital gown. She came busting out the hospital door to the stairwell, because I saw that same man running out of the hospital stairwell. Okay. It was her and police officers. Okay. She had bandages around her. She was in a hospital gown. She had bandages around her head, bandages on her arms and stuff, as if that man had abused her. But the sad thing about this man has a STD, and I think he goes around raping women. Okay. So just be careful of anybody trying to, because what it seemed like he was trying to do in the dream was attach himself to me. Okay. I don't know what was going on. But I did call it out in the dream, and that's when, boom, they showed me the next scene, him running them stairwells at a hospital, trying to get away from the police. And so I think this is a man that goes around and rapes women and abuses them, okay, and passing on some type of STD, okay. I don't know this man, never seen this man before, but this is for someone. The police could be after this person, and he could be trying to attach himself to someone, okay, just to try to lay low or something like that. So ladies, y'all be careful, because that's what was shown. I'm a woman, okay, and there was, like I say, she looked to be Caucasian with blonde hair. She had a bandage around her head, on her arms, and she had a hospital gown. It was like 3 male police officers who was trying to chase him up that stairwell, but hell, he had got away by that time. So yeah, definitely wanted to relay that message to y'all. I absolutely forgot, but here we are about that, okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle, and then we're going to see what's going on. All right. 1 second, gems. All right, I'm back. Sorry for the brief interruption. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle again and then see what's going on. All right, we know that somebody in the past lied to get close to someone to try to gain information in order to exploit someone, okay, or use them, play on them, or something like that. They lied about who they are. Okay, well, that just flew out. Yeah, it was a setup. So it's something about a setup here. This person was sent in to basically harm someone. This could be somebody who you were romantically involved with here. Okay. If it's not you, it's somebody here. Look, I just came out here. But somebody was definitely sleeping with the op. This person was sent in to use someone. Okay. They lied about who they are. Okay. Or who they may be connected to here. This was a setup here. Okay. Now, this is my caution card when it speaks about going on vacation with people, okay? Somebody could have tried to set somebody up on a vacation. You could have met this person during a vacation here. Somebody fell for the bait because they was definitely sleeping with the op. So this can be coming out here. It's something about someone's throat chakra. Somebody could be speaking. Somebody does not want that. Okay, so they could be attacking your throat chakra here. Okay, this could even have been somebody who tried to paint a picture of someone else. Okay, it's something about someone's authenticity, how they express themselves, somebody being honest, the way they communicate. Somebody did not want that. So someone could have went in and tried to get in someone's head, okay, about another person, trying to make them seem as a liar here. This could have been someone who you were meant to procreate with here, or will be, because we have here fated pregnancy. So something with a pregnancy is meant to happen. Yeah, child. Okay, so somebody definitely could have gotten in your way. Somebody tried to stop a relationship from coming together. Okay, because whoever this person is, this person was definitely attracted to you. This is the mere thought of you. It excites me. Okay, you arouse me. So this can be a male or female, but whoever, child, this person is very fond of you. Okay, this person definitely, they want to have a baby with you, or you guys are just destined to have a baby, and somebody could have been trying to stop that. We have a adult child and it flipped in reverse. So this could be something connected to an adult child here. Okay, this can be a person who someone befriended, okay, or this adult child could have been the one who was doing the line. Okay, it's something about an adult child that's significant. This can even be somebody y'all already have a child with. Yeah, so somebody wanted something without putting in the work. They wanted to use someone, okay, to gain something for themselves. This is my wanting someone else to do the work for them. Somebody wanted to gain without having to put in the work, okay? Okay, y'all be careful, because we got this caution card on this vacation, and we got something about drowning here. Okay, something can come out about somebody drowning. Okay, someone can come off very codependent. Okay, somebody can come off extremely needy here. Some men like to feel needed. Okay, they like to feel as if, how it's. They like a woman who, like a damsel in distress or something like that. They want to be the savior or something like that. So somebody could have came off that way, like, oh my God, I can't. I need you. You're my everything. Okay, I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to cook. I can't do, whatever, this, that, and the third. No, somebody was using this act in order to make somebody feel as if they were needed. Okay. Dang. Okay, it's something about a doggone store here, child. A convenience store. Somebody can own a convenience store. Somebody can work at a convenience store. And then we have here CEO. So somebody definitely could be the owner at a convenience store. It's something about that. What type of convenience store? I don't know. But it's a convenience store. And then we have the DEATH angel here. It flipped in reverse. So I don't know if somebody passed away already, or this is something that happened. And we do have here a drowning here. Okay, so I don't know if this, how somebody passed away, this setup. Somebody could have paid somebody to do this. Could be an owner of a convenience store. Does not have to be here. But we do have a CEO here. This can be the person who they could attach themselves to. Okay, so it's something about a matriarch, okay? This matriarch can be the person who was in cahoots to try to gain, okay, from someone, or someone tried to gain off of a matriarch, okay? This could be a mother figure, a grandmother, just an older woman who has some type of seniority, or this is a woman of authority who has some type of position that is significant. This can be the CEO of somebody here. This can be the CEO. This person could be connected to a convenience store. Does not have to be, but definitely could be here. Okay. So they could have used someone who is a exotic dancer. Somebody can be a escort or a stripper here. Okay, I don't know if this is the person that they use to seduce someone. Okay, it fell on top of the DEATH angel. Okay, this could be the person who came off as very codependent here. This could be the person they use to set somebody up. Okay, they somebody who has the gift of gab, baby. Okay, we have an earth sign female, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This can be any person, but there is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo female that is significant. Okay. All right, what are these? Yeah, somebody is definitely tied together. They are in a relationship. They may not be married, but this person can be in a relationship with this person, but they have things in their name together. Like they have assets together here. Okay, this could be how they got with someone in order to exploit, take advantage of somebody here. Okay. They definitely, use someone to attach themselves to somebody to gain, okay? They definitely did that. Not laughing, guys, but I'm just saying, it's here. To this person, whoever they tied themselves to, could definitely have some type of wealth here. We have the number 88, and it speaks of wealth, okay? Wish fulfillments, great success, abundance, and prosperity here. Positive changes. So this person wanted to gain something from another individual here by attaching themselves to whoever this is. Someone could be, someone is knowing that they could have gotten with a demon. They could have found out that somebody was never really for them. Again, this person could have distracted this person from coming towards someone. And now this person is realizing that, and this person could be crying over a situation or a person here. Okay. I don't know if this person went and spoke to someone. This person could have went to church. Okay, they could have spoke to someone, but somebody spoke something to this person, and this person feels like the words that was spoken is causing some type of healing here. Okay. Somebody is seeing something clearly here. Okay. And somebody is definitely, yeah. And again, this could be somebody wanting you to shut the fuck up with this throat chakra blockage, attacking your throat chakra, because it's bringing some type of enlightenment to someone. And it's bringing alignment to another person. Okay. And this is not what they want, because we know that somebody's a damn liar. They were never for somebody here. Okay. They were only there to gain off of another individual. Okay. And then we have here the number 20. We could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer. We have Judgment. Judgment is Scorpio, right? And then we have the Moon card, which, could be Cancer. It could all be seen as a Pisces, just depending on who you talking to. Okay, but this card also speaks of helping somebody follow their passion and dreams. Okay, awakening in others. Somebody's helping another person or people awaken to a better way of doing things. This is like a new age, a new way of doing things. You're helping somebody become free of restrictions. Also tapping into the sub and unconscious mind here. Someone is able to do this to help others. So you helping somebody have an awakening here. Or it could be multiple people. And this is why your throat chakra is being attacked. Keep speaking, whoever you are. I don't know what it is that you're doing, what sector you work in. You could be a motivational speaker. You could be a counselor, a therapist. I don't know. You could be a spiritualist here. You could be a goddamn tarot reader. I don't know. But something that you're doing is definitely helping somebody. And I feel as if somebody else is pissed off because it's exposing whoever they are, which is not what they wanted. So we have the number 1 here. Okay, and it fell on top of sleeping with the ops, okay, and the blocked throat chakra. It flipped in reverse, and this talks about leadership, okay, pursuing goals, assertiveness, intuition, and instincts, following that, creating your own reality, changes, and new beginnings. Somebody definitely wanted somebody to stay stuck. And this was their aim right here, to keep all this from manifesting in somebody's life, okay? This is why they sent somebody in to stop that here, okay? Yeah, you had somebody, or this is what they were doing. Wow, look how that fell out. Well, that didn't pan out too good for them. You had somebody definitely trying to look into your history. Okay, trying to gain some information about you, like this is a negative way. They wanted to gain some type of negative information about you, to spread it here, to talk shit about you, to basically detour people away from you. They didn't want people to gravitate towards you. They wanted to keep them away from you. Some of you guys could have not finished high school here. We have a high school dropout, okay? It's something about that. But whoever this person is, if this person has some type of spiritual ability, they losing that shit. They are losing it, okay? Somebody is losing, they lost their ability. Whatever ability it is that they have, they're losing it. This is a spiritual gift. They're losing that because they were abusing it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Could be a man, does not have to be, but this is a man who enjoys another man's company. Okay, but this could be somebody who is seen as a macho man, not necessarily, but this is somebody who is a top, okay? In the relationship, dealing with another man, this person would be considered a top, okay? This person can be from India, does not have to be, but India is here, okay? This can be the convenience store owner, does not have to be, but somebody can definitely be Indian, or something about India is significant. I told y'all about that dream I had. I think I had that dream in 2024. And why I say that, because it was an Indian man who spoke to me in that dream. It was a hotel. And honey, it was like a beach. Like it was a very expensive, exclusive hotel. And it was nothing but men in that hotel. And from the window to the door, it was men just piling out. And they were all, being intimate with each other. And it was a group of women, like they found their way to where these men were. And as we were walking up, the Indian man, he was kind of slender. He didn't look to be older. He had dark curly hair. And as we were walking up, and he was like, ooh, it's going to be some pissed off wives here. They finding out like these men were all sleeping with each other. Okay, and I mean of every race. And the women was like finding out like their man was sleeping with other men. Okay, it was crazy. But again, there was an Indian man who said that he was shirtless. He had on some red swimming trunks and a backpack on his back. So it looked like it was some type of vacation spot. Does not have to be, but it definitely looked like they were dressed for like the beach, and it was nighttime. But I can see the hotel was white. And I can see, like I said, you can see the men in the windows. You can see the men out. They was just all just together, just in, doing what adults do, but with each other. And it was a whole bunch of women pulling up in cars, and they was finding their men doing this. So it's something about that, child. Identity theft. So somebody could have also stole your identity. Somebody could have been acting or presenting themselves as you. Okay, this man could have been involved with helping this matriarch. Okay, does not have to be, but yeah, it's something about identity theft. Somebody stole someone's identity here, baby. They lied about who they were or who they were connected to. Can't never make this shit up. Hey, we got 26 minutes already. Definitely gonna clip this at 30. Okay. Anything else? All right. So somebody stole some land. Okay, this is a lot of land. This is like acreage. Okay, somebody stole somebody's identity to steal some land or acreage for them. Okay, somebody presented themselves as you or another person to take something from somebody here, child. I had a dream last week. I wasn't going to speak on it, but I feel like I need to speak on it. It's something about the Indian Reserve, guys. Some of y'all need to go look into that. Some of y'all got money from the Indian Reserve, and it's a lot of goddamn money that is owed to you. In a dream, I walked into this place. It was here where I am from, but the place that I went to is not what it is now. So this lets me know it was that specific place when I was a little girl, but it's no longer that now. It's something else now. When I walked into that building and I spoke to a man in the desk, sitting behind the desk, I was asking him about the Indian Reserve. And at first, he didn't know who I was, but when he went and looked at them damn files, honey, and then he realized who I was, and he told me the number. He told me the number that was what was in that account. And he said somebody had stolen it. It was a large amount. Okay, I'm just going to say enough to last this lifetime. Okay, your lifespan, your children's lifespan, if they children's lifespan, it was a lot of money. And he hightailed it up out of that goddamn place. When he realized who I was, he hightailed it out of that goddamn place. You hear me? So it's something, y'all. Somebody needs shit. Maybe me need to go look into it, because some of y'all got some money that belongs to you, and these motherfuckers been trying to steal it. Okay, they already have taken it. Okay, because again, Lord Jesus, there's so much that it's just so much from. I can tell you, since a little girl, I have seen a lot of things, but especially when my teenager years, I have had a lot of dreams. And, I didn't know what it mean, because, of course, people wasn't going to tell me nothing because they didn't want me to know, to the point where a lot of stuff I just stopped speaking about, because people, it don't mean that you got to flip it around. You got to, just trying to confuse me about stuff. And, I've learned to just play, not crazy. I just play like, I don't know, but I'm watching everything and everyone, Yeah, so it's something about that, guys. Y'all need to get into that. Look that up, because y'all, I'm telling you, it's something that they're trying to keep from you. And it's gold couldn't be on this damn land. Now, we know that I've been telling y'all, like I told y'all, I had that dream back in 2016. If it wasn't 2016, it's 2017, about diamonds and gold. They showed me a land, and it was filled, like it was somewhere foreign. It wasn't here where I am now. Okay, even though they say that we are over here where the Nile, Mississippi is where the Nile River and stuff like that is. Okay, it's gold on your land, baby. It's diamonds, okay, on your damn land that these people done took from y'all. Okay, the color gold can be significant, but this is connected to this damn land. your name, whoever you are, is probably not who your real name is, okay? And for that to be a thing, that means that your family, who may not even be your family, are in cahoots with this shit. This is not for everybody. Don't take nothing that don't fit, baby. But I'm just telling you what it is, okay? Someone who has one child is significant, okay? This can be you or this can be somebody else, but somebody only has one child, okay? I know somebody who has one child, and yeah, I know who. I'm putting that right there next to that right there. Okay. Does not have to be that person, but I'm just saying it's something here. It's something pertaining to some type of chemical. Somebody trying to do something with some chemicals here. Gas, okay? Something that you're able to breathe in. It's something going on with some type of chemicals. This could be something where somebody passed away, this setup, okay? We have this DEATH angel out here. I don't know, if, I don't know. Somebody could be trying to burn something. I don't know. But it's something about some chemical, something that you breathe in. Let me get 1, 2 more. We're going to end it because I said I was going to stop it at 30, and we're already at 30. At a daycare center. Somebody owns a daycare center, something about a daycare center. I can't never make this shit up. Y'all be careful. It could be something coming out about a daycare center, okay? Somebody inhaling some type of fume, could be a child. And I told you I just had that doggone dream where another child was feeding another child some type of medicine. But again, what alarmed me in the dream, like the mother got mad, and I kind of felt in the dream like this child was told to do this, okay? I don't know. It's something about that child, but a daycare is significant, okay? You guys can work for a daycare. This can be a daycare is significant, okay? Yeah, baby. Somebody could have did something for some type of abundance here. We have 888, okay? This talks about power, strength, love on the way, and being on the right track and abundance. I don't know if somebody trying to do something before this come to them, or somebody could have did this to someone. Tattoos are significant. Something significant about a tattoo shop, tattoo artist. I don't know. Tattoos are significant. Somebody likes you here. Somebody likes you. Somebody's not happy in their relationship. Sexually here. We have whack, sex here. Somebody's with somebody who they're not satisfied sexually. Somebody can be ill. Somebody can be trying to make somebody ill, or this is what happened here because we have a physical illness here. Listen, this is unsettled, dizzy, queasy, woozy, and peaky here, like that child was in that god doggone dream. It's something about that. Somebody trying to cause somebody some type of sickness here. Like if somebody passed away, this shit was not by accident here, okay? Somebody doing this to try to gain some type of abundance here, okay? Whether it's past, present, or fucking future. This is what it is, okay? Somebody could have never really enjoyed the smegs with somebody here. It's something about that, okay? I'm going to end it here. I'll be back with another message soon. Love you all later.